Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 54, NASDAQ up 25, S&P's up 2.5, gold contract down $4.20, trading at $12.02 an ounce. Silver, flat, $14.68 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $1. $76.18 a barrel. Notes and bonds. Monster day out here in the note and bond market, folks. We had the 10-year note down 22 ticks, 118.04. 30-year bond off a full 2 ticks, two points rather, which is 64 ticks at 138.16. The yield on the 10-year right now is at 3.16. And to give you an idea, from year to year, we basically have just gone up 100%, or 50% in the 10-year. The low for the year is 2.2. The high right now is 3.14. We go take a look at the 30-year. When you take a look at the 30-year, pretty intense also. We go from the full year, 2.6 is the low, 3.315. That's where we are right now. The note and bond market did go lower. Had volume behind the move, had conviction behind the move, big numbers. King dollar. King dollar up 285 ticks, trading at a price point of 95.425. The euro is trading at 115.16 to 1 US dollar. The yen is trading at 114.34 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? Okay, so all week, actually about a week and a half. Actually, this is pretty amazing. Actually, you go back to the 29th of August. 29th of August, we were trading at $291.74, and we are $291.76. So you can see you're at highs, you get light volume at highs. It's been testing out. You know, we did go topside on September 20th with some juice. The low of that was 291.23. The high is 293. Bottom line, what do we do out here today? You go sideways, you push into it. S&Ps can still test that area because we're still into the low of that area. Dow Industrials, bottom line, made another new all-time high today. Gave it up on price, but bottom line made another all-time high. Went to 26,951. It gave up 125 points coming into the close. NASDAQ Composite, different ball game. NDX bit, different ball game. Small caps, different ball game. NDX, well, first the composite. Composite went sideways, 25 bucks. You're at 8,022. That is having a tough time at the September 5th downdraft. That downdraft started at 8,077, and we went down to the 7,962 area. NDX 100, I'm really surprised that the NDX 100 actually, folks, couldn't get up and over the highs today because you had Apple up big earlier. Apple's still up pretty good at the close. NDX 100, though, also is having a hard time just getting into that high. Right now, we're at 76.37. You know, bottom line, you're into the low of the high, not the high. Gold contract, what do we have with gold? What's surprising in the gold market is this, is that we had notes and bonds today go to the moon, and that means interest rates went higher very quickly, and the gold market didn't get smoked. What we did have yesterday is that we had a nice sign of strength yesterday. You had buying come in the market yesterday. Bottom line, you back down with lighter volume. This gold market still wants to go after 12.18 to 12.20. That is where the sellers are, and they're laying there. Silver just may lead the way for us. Silver went higher yesterday, pulls back today. Really a light volume pullback, which is pretty cool. Yesterday, folks, we had taken out the consolidation inside the silver market. We did 106,000 contracts. Today, you back down at 65. That's a good number. That silver does want higher price. Notes and bonds, as I said, this was one heck of a market. And what you had happen is this. The note and bond market, folks, were going down all day long, okay, right from the get-go this morning. For some reason, the broad market, the broad indices, the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&Ps, didn't pay attention to that till 2:30 in the afternoon. I'll show you. So we have the 10-year up if you're watching Tiger TV, and you can see that all day long was just, you know, meticulous. Minute by minute, it just started ticking down. We started out at 118.24. All day, just ticks. Well, at 2:30, when it actually hit its low, that's when basically the S&Ps took a little conniption like, hey, what do you mean we're going to have higher interest rates? I don't want higher interest rates. The stock market definitely doesn't want higher interest rates, folks. That's the bottom line. Well, they don't want fast moves in the interest rate market. Let's put that'd be more the key. Well, bottom line is that's when the S&P, right at 2:30, it turns around and basically gave up 10 points. It went from 29.41, and about 30 minutes later, you're down to 29.25. So you gave up, well, it's almost 35, yeah, it's 19 points from the high to the low. But that high was actually established at 10 o'clock this morning. But bottom line, it gave up some big numbers. Small caps, we go take a look at the small cap, the IWM. What you have with the small cap? Small cap did 25 million shares. Now, it's going to be a toss-up, but that's good volume, though. You had a bounce in the small caps. That is good volume. We came down on 28 million. Yesterday, it came down the prior day of 27. Now, if the small caps do not hold price, meaning that they don't get back up inside 169.35, and we were 165.97, what you're going to have here, you're going to have a high volume, low weekly bar. Because what we've already done on the weekly, we made a high in the small caps with 68 million shares. We've already done 81 million shares on the way down in 3 days. That is telling you that you have more sellers than buyers inside the marketplace. King Dollar. What do we have with King Dollar? King Dollar, pretty wild out here. Just King Dollar, bottom line, closed at its high. You know, but the way these interest rates go, I'm surprised King Dollar's not up at about the 96 number. Stay right there, folks. We got our man, Mr. Jim Prince, coming up next. Growling and prowling with us. We're going to be talking currencies. We're going to talk some commodities. Dow Industrials closed up 54, NASDAQ up 25, S&P's up 3. We're coming right back.